What really defines masculinity in our modern society? It's a question that's been asked more and more frequently as we continue to break down traditional gender norms and expectations. And it's a question that doesn't have a simple answer. The notion of masculinity has been in a constant state of evolution, changing with each generation. In our grandfather's era, masculinity was often equated with physical strength and stoicism. A real man was expected to be rugged, tough, and emotionally impenetrable. But is that still the case today? Is that really what it means to be masculine? The answer is no. Today, being masculine isn't about how much you can lift or how little you cry. It's not about aggression or dominance. It's about being emotionally intelligent, responsible, and self-confident. It's about having the courage to be vulnerable, to admit when you're wrong, and to seek help when you need it. It's about respecting others and striving for personal growth. Emotional intelligence is about understanding and managing your own emotions, as well as recognizing and responding to the emotions of others. It's about empathy, compassion, and communication. It's about being able to express your feelings openly and honestly, without fear of judgment or ridicule. Responsibility means being accountable for your actions and decisions. It means being dependable and trustworthy. It means taking care of yourself and those around you, and contributing to your community in a positive way. Self-confidence is about believing in yourself and your abilities. It's about having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks and failures. And let's not forget about respect for others and personal growth. A truly masculine man treats everyone with kindness and dignity, regardless of their gender, race, or background. He is always striving to learn, grow, and become a better person. So let's redefine masculinity together. Let's move away from outdated stereotypes and embrace a version of masculinity that is inclusive, compassionate, and empowering. Let's explore 5 ways to embody this new, authentic form of masculinity. Let's redefine masculinity together and explore 5 ways to embody it authentically. The first step to becoming more masculine: cultivate emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is not about being soft or sensitive. It's about understanding your emotions and the emotions of others. It's about being able to navigate the complex landscape of human feelings and reactions, to respond rather than react. It's about being in control, not letting your emotions control you. That's emotional intelligence, and it's a key aspect of modern masculinity. In the past, men were often taught to suppress their emotions, to be stoic and unfeeling. But today, we understand that this approach can lead to unhealthy habits and relationships. It's not about being emotionally distant, but emotionally aware. It's about understanding that emotions are not a sign of weakness, but a part of being human. Emotional intelligence can help you in all areas of your life. It can improve your relationships, both personal and professional. It can help you understand your own motivations and reactions, and it can help you navigate the world with more compassion and understanding. So, how does one cultivate emotional intelligence? It begins with self-awareness. Pay attention to your emotions. Notice how they rise and fall, how they affect your thoughts and actions. Don't judge or suppress them, just observe. Next, learn to manage your emotions. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing them. It means understanding them, acknowledging them, and then choosing how to respond. It's about being in control, not being controlled. Finally, develop empathy. Understand that others have their own emotions and perspectives. Learn to listen, to understand, to empathize. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everyone or give in to their demands, but it does mean recognizing their humanity, their feelings, and their dignity. Emotional intelligence is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of learning, growing, and evolving. It's about becoming a better, more understanding, and more compassionate person. It's about becoming a real man. Remember, a real man isn't afraid of his emotions, but understands and manages them. Step 2, towards modern masculinity: embrace responsibility. In a world that often seems to reward those who pass the buck or find a scapegoat, standing tall and accepting responsibility for our actions might seem a bit counterintuitive. But let's break it down and see why embracing responsibility is a cornerstone of modern masculinity. Responsibility is not about accepting blame. It's about acknowledging that our actions have consequences and owning up to them. It's about understanding that we are the architects of our own lives and that every decision we make, whether big or small, shapes the world around us. It's about recognizing that we hold the power to make things right when they go wrong. Think about it. When you take responsibility, you're showing that you're not a leaf being blown around by the wind, but rather you're the wind itself, shaping your own path. You're demonstrating that you're not a passenger in your own life, but the driver. In the realm of personal relationships, responsibility might mean admitting when you're wrong or when you've hurt someone. It's about making amends and striving to do better. It's about being accountable for your actions and your words. In the professional sphere, responsibility translates to reliability. It's about meeting deadlines, keeping promises, and delivering on your commitments. It's about being someone others can count on, someone who doesn't shirk duties or pass the blame. The thing about responsibility is that it's a trait that's universally respected. It's a sign of maturity, of strength, of integrity. And these are qualities that are synonymous with masculinity. Embracing responsibility also paves the way for personal growth. It forces us to look in the mirror, to confront our shortcomings, and to learn from our mistakes. It's a catalyst for becoming better versions of ourselves. So, step 2 in your journey towards modern masculinity: embrace responsibility. Because being responsible means being dependable, making right choices, and owning up to your actions. Step 3 in our journey: build self-confidence. Now, this is a step that's crucial to our understanding of modern masculinity. Self-confidence isn't about puffing out your chest and putting on a show for the world. Instead, it's about appreciating yourself, accepting your flaws, and tirelessly working on self-improvement. Imagine you're a sculptor, and the material you're working with is your own persona. It's about chiseling out the best version of yourself, one that you can look at in the mirror and feel proud of. And that, my friends, is the essence of self-confidence. It's not about being flawless. It's about acknowledging your flaws and working to improve them. We're all works in progress, after all. And every step we take towards bettering ourselves is a step towards becoming more self-assured. This journey isn't about seeking validation from others, but about finding validation within yourself. It's about setting goals, no matter how big or small, and working towards achieving them. Each accomplishment, each milestone reached, fuels your self-confidence, creating a positive cycle of self-improvement and self-belief. One key thing to remember is that self-confidence isn't a destination, but a journey. It's not something you achieve and then stop working on. Rather, it's something you nurture and grow throughout your life. There will be roadblocks, there will be setbacks, but it's how you navigate these challenges that truly defines your self-confidence. Moreover, self-confidence isn't about comparing yourself to others. It's about comparing yourself to the person you were yesterday, last month, last year. It's about recognizing your growth, celebrating your victories, and learning from your failures. Self-confidence is about being comfortable with who you are, while also striving to be the best version of yourself. It's about standing tall, not because you think you're better than others, but because you know your worth and aren't afraid to show it. Remember, confidence isn't about proving yourself to others, but about being comfortable in your own skin. It's about knowing that you're enough, just as you are, while also recognizing that there's always room for growth and improvement. The 4th step towards becoming more masculine: show respect for others. In a world that is increasingly interconnected, respect for others has never been more crucial. It's a fundamental aspect of our humanity, a cornerstone of our society, and a key component of masculinity. But what does it mean to truly respect others? Respect is an acknowledgement of the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. It is the recognition that everyone has the right to their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It means understanding that everyone has their own unique journey, and that their perspective is as valid as our own. When we talk about respect in the context of masculinity, we're not just talking about being polite or saying the right things. We're talking about a deep-seated respect that is reflected in our actions and our attitudes. It's about showing genuine consideration for others' feelings, acknowledging their unique perspectives, and treating them with kindness and fairness, regardless of who they are or where they come from. A man who respects others' boundaries understands that everyone has a right to their own space, physically and emotionally. He acknowledges and accepts that not everyone will think or feel the same way he does, and that's okay. He doesn't feel threatened by differing opinions or perspectives. Instead, he seeks to understand them. A man who respects others' individuality appreciates the diversity of human experience. He doesn't try to force others into a mold or expect them to conform to his expectations. He values the unique qualities that each person brings to the table and sees them as an opportunity to learn and grow. This kind of respect is a sign of a secure, mature man. It shows that he is confident enough in his own worth that he doesn't need to diminish others to feel good about himself. It shows that he understands the importance of empathy and compassion in building meaningful relationships. So how do we cultivate this kind of respect? It starts with self-awareness, with understanding our biases and prejudices, and making a conscious effort to challenge them. It involves active listening, empathy, and a genuine desire to understand others' experiences and perspectives. A true man respects others as he respects himself. The final step to becoming more masculine: prioritize personal growth. In the pursuit of masculinity, one must never forget the crucial role of personal growth. You see, personal growth isn't just about acquiring new skills or expanding your knowledge. It's about continuously evolving and improving, not just mentally, but physically and spiritually as well. It's about becoming the best version of yourself every single day. Think of it like this: you are the captain of a ship sailing through the vast ocean of life. The ship is yourself, and the ocean is the world around you. Your journey is not simply to get from point A to point B, but rather to navigate through life's challenges and opportunities, learning and growing along the way. Now consider the mental aspect of personal growth. This includes things like learning new things, challenging your beliefs, and stepping out of your comfort zone. It's about becoming a critical thinker, a problem solver, and an innovator. It's about embracing curiosity and fostering a lifelong love of learning. Then comes physical growth. This is about taking care of your body, your health. It means eating right, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep. It's not just about looking good, but feeling good too. Remember, your body is the vessel that carries you through life. Treat it with respect. Lastly, spiritual growth. This isn't necessarily about religion, but rather, it's about understanding your place in the world, your purpose, your values. It's about finding peace within yourself and cultivating a sense of gratitude and compassion. Spiritual growth is the compass that guides you on your journey, keeping you grounded and focused. Personal growth in all its dimensions is a lifelong journey. It's a commitment to yourself, to strive for excellence, not perfection. It's about recognizing that there's always room for improvement, that there's always something new to learn. It's about embracing change and turning challenges into opportunities for growth. So, as you embark on your journey towards masculinity, remember this: your growth is a testament to your strength and resilience. It is the ultimate expression of your masculinity. Never stop learning, because life never stops teaching. Let's recap what modern masculinity means. It's not about flexing muscles, but flexing emotional intelligence. It's about understanding your feelings and the feelings of others and responding to them with empathy and kindness. The second pillar of modern masculinity is responsibility. It's about owning your actions, admitting when you're wrong, and making amends. It's about stepping up and taking charge, not out of a need for control, but out of a desire to contribute and make a positive impact. Thirdly, self-confidence is key. It's about knowing your worth, standing tall in your truth, and not being swayed by the opinions of others. Next, respect for others. This means treating everyone with kindness, dignity, and understanding regardless of their gender, race, or status. Lastly, personal growth. Continually learning, evolving, and striving to be a better version of yourself is what truly defines a modern, masculine man. Remember, the journey to becoming a modern, masculine man is about authenticity, growth, and understanding. It's a journey worth taking,